we're ready to begin our adventure. It's been a year in the making. Oh my God!
They're just breaching all the time. Look at that.
That was the scariest paddle I have ever done. That's Christian. I'm Jen. Welcome aboard Phoenix, our tiny floating home. Join us as we learn to live full-time on a boat. We're really getting to know Phoenix at the moment.
We're good.
And explore Australia by sea with our dog, Bella. Because it's been raining so much here, we haven't been on the boat much, so we haven't taken it out, and it's got loads of barnacles that have started growing all on the waterline. So
It's time to scrub.
Scrub-a-dub-dub. Yeah, look at this side. Oh, this side's actually not so bad. I mean, there's still quite a lot of barnacles, but the other side is like disgusting. Before we could leave, we had to get a few things sorted. The toilet still needed fixing. The longest toilet fix in the world. We're going to be delighted when we crack that one.
And we have a poo.
Yeah. The food provisioning needed doing. So we'll find out how long that will last us. I reckon it'll probably last us 6 weeks, 2 months, something like that. We needed to sell the car, top up with fuel and water. So that we've got enough, because we're hoping to head off tomorrow. And get a few poles cut to secure the solar panels properly.
People are really helping us,
so kind,
which is amazing.
They? Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, that kindness really made our days today, didn't it?
Yeah, it was so nice. A couple of guys gave us a lift with all the stuff, which saved us. I actually think it probably saved us a total of about 5 hours. Some guy like sawed the stainless steel in exchange for a Google review, which was a good deal.
He cut the poles.
We got somebody else to cut something for us, and we gave him a Snickers.
Yeah, we actually got 3 things for free.
People are taking pity on us.
On day one.
Day one. What are you up to, Captain?
Am I the captain? Getting ready for bed. Tonight is so bright, so it was weird to go to bed and see how bright it is outside. No? I just found this inside a Volvo Penta bag. If you guys can tell me what this is, that would be great. I'm not sure if it's for the engine or what it is, but
we sold the car, and then we got a bus up from there, and then an Uber, and now we're in the dark and gonna have to paddle back to the boat, just have a head torch basically. So let the adventure begin. It's lights off and away they go. Just made it back to the boat. That was the scariest paddle I have ever done. There's loads of bull sharks in this area. There's a massive seal that's very cute when you're on the boat, but I really didn't want him to play with us. But we're back on board and it feels so good. I'm just making some dinner and Christian's just fixing up the toilet. They're the last 2 things that we need to do, and then we'll get onto some passage planning for tomorrow. We looked at the charts and planned to sail up to Newcastle first thing in the morning.
Got our life jackets on. The sun is coming out. It's bloody freezing. And I only brought a jumper and this jacket because I want to be a little bit of a minimalist. But yeah, we're excited and we're crossing our fingers so everything goes well.
It's about 10 to 7 and we've just set off.
10 to 6.
Oh, 10 to 6.
Sun hasn't come out.
It's even earlier than I thought. We're hoping to get up to Newcastle, but we're not really sure. So we're just going to get outside the head, see if we can manage it. We've decided to give it a go and head out. It seems to be gusting about 20 knots, but we're going to see, give it a try.
Got the wind is blowing, I don't know if you can hear it. Got the sails up. 10 minutes later, after falling around and moving around and trying to keep my balance, I've made breakfast of champions.
Because we were getting gusts of over 20 knots, we decided to double reef the main, and it meant that we were doing about 4.5, 5 knots, but it was much more comfortable than having all the sail out.
Hopefully we'll get to Newcastle when it's still daylight. So I'm on lobster pots duty right now. Jen's currently helming. There's usually a lot of people fishing and there's heaps of lobster pots. So that's why I'm here, just checking that there's none on the way.
What's that, a grumble? We just saw our first whale. Actually, we heard it first. It was like, ooh, and then Bella was gruffing and we weren't quite sure what it was. And then splashed about, waved at us with one of its little fins. Very cute. Oh my God! Towards us. Are you watching this? That's right next to us. That's bad.
Shut up the engine.
Oh my God, that is incredible.
Come on, it's really close.
I know.
Just have it very slowly, don't go too fast. So we're entering Port Stephens right now. Sorry, not Port Stephens, Newcastle. That's just the entrance, the port.
And we are having such a magical moment coming in.
Whale show.
with a whale display. They're putting on a show for us.
It's insane, they're just breaching all the time. Look at that.
So good. I think it's a mummy and her baby. We just had to shut off the engine because they got really close to us, and then we were starting to drift and go around in circles, so we waited for them to get a bit further away, and now we've just turned it back on so we can get out of their way. But that was magic. You can hear them groaning as well. It's amazing. Despite our best efforts, we've still ended up arriving in the dark. Apparently that bridge over there, just before it, there's a place where we can anchor or pick up a mooring, so we're heading over there to see. 9 hours of motoring meant a hot shower.
What's happening, Ratty?
The weather's pretty average today, but we've decided to make a move up to Port Stephens because there's not much around here where we are. It's just kind of like a industrial port. The wind at the moment is at such a good angle for where we want to head that we've put out a bit of the head sail. It's steadied us so much because the sea's a bit rolly. I'm pretty happy with that. We were going about 5 knots before, and then we put out the head sail and we've been getting up to 7 knots, so that means that we should get there about an hour earlier than we anticipated if we can keep it up.
We're nearly there.
Port Stephens.
If you're enjoying our journey so far, hit the subscribe button and join us next week.
It's lights off and away they go. Still on.
Didn't turn on. I think it's 3 times.
Oh God, we're off to a terrible start.
Say it again.